If you've been waiting to find out what LeBron James is going to do, turns out the Ohio guy is going home. Turns out LeBron James, according to Sports Illustrated, has decided to go back to Cleveland, going home to the place where they burned him in effigy after he left for Miami. I guess 2 of those championships maybe wasn't enough. Maybe being with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade wasn't fun enough. Whatever it is, forgiveness is the name of the game today, it turns out. People in Cleveland, probably all over Ohio, probably going bananas right about now. And maybe forgiveness really is big for them, because having King James come back to their community, hopefully helping them to bring them a championship. I want to bring in Martin Savage, who is dispatched to Cleveland for this very purpose, knowing full well this could end up being a lead story. So, Martin, take it from there.
Oh, I knew this all along, Ashley. You know, I just had to keep it to myself. But I think as a Clevelander, there was never any doubt, let's face it. No, I'm standing outside of the Q, which is, of course, now the new home to LeBron James. And the news is only just now starting to filter out. You know, it's a noontime crowd, so people are really just a couple of streets away. But you're already starting to hear some horns honking. Sports radio is just starting to get out. So word is really just sort of sinking in yet. We're anticipating that, you know, there are going to be crowds showing up at LeBron's home down there in the Akron area. There are going to be crowds, of course, showing up at the Q. They are just going to be thrilled because it's been quite a remarkable week for the city of Cleveland.
So do you know about this, Martin? Do you know about this Sports Illustrated piece that he wrote, according to, it's by LeBron James, but it's as told to Lee Jenkins in Sports Illustrated, where he actually makes his announcement in a multi-page letter before anyone ever cared where I would play basketball. I was a kid from Northeast Ohio. He goes on and on, waxing poetic about Ohio and how he's saying, I'm coming home.
Yeah, and then, you know, I've heard it. They're actually reading it on the radio right now. So that's why I think a lot of people are still sort of absorbing it, because that letter is quite philosophical. And it gets to the point that many Clevelanders have felt. They know they love their city. They also know it's a great place to raise a family. I know that because I did that here. And so that is really what apparently resonated the most with LeBron James at this time. Of course it's a team. Of course it's a championship. But it's family. And that's what people in Northeast Ohio would say. That is what it's all about.
Okay, folks,
and
come back
really
on camera for a
hear
second.
that explanation.
I just want to hold this up. This is the picture in the Sports Illustrated article, a dictated letter from LeBron James. You can see it pretty clearly. It's a picture of LeBron with a very telling caption saying, I'm coming home.
Every time you think Akron, Ohio is in his rearview mirror,
the 2013 NBA championship resides once again in Miami.
LeBron James calls home.
I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here.
James was born to a teenage mother. He never knew his father. He lived in 7 different apartments when he was 5. Everything he's overcome now as a pro, the announcement, the haters, the microscope, pales to what he overcame in good old Akron. His mother Gloria needed a village to help raise him. While she was jobless and sometimes out all night, LeBron was a truant, missing 82 days of school in the 4th grade.
Down in the projects, in those hard times, you see everything from crackheads, you know, to drug dealers, to gunshots every night, to police sirens, and I think it just made me stronger.
But it was sports that first taught him the value of family. His Pee Wee football coach noticed LeBron was always AWOL, and for a year took him in to live with his wife and 3 children. LeBron didn't miss a single day of 5th grade. A whole new world opened up. Teammates became his brothers. At St. Vincent St. Mary's High School, it was Shion, Frankie, Romeo, Drew, and of course Bron, the beast of them all, who grew to 6'6" and 3/4 by the 10th grade. From there, the high school years grew hectic. Adidas and Nike fought over him tooth and nail. The haters wondered how he was able to drive a Hummer when he and Gloria were still living in subsidized housing. He made his first so-called announcement, saying he was turning pro after his prom. It all prepared him for what would come later. And it's clear LeBron's never forgotten where he came from. You can take the kid out of Akron, but you can't take the Akron out of the kid.
Every night I walk into the locker room, I see a number 6 with James on the back. I'm blessed.
YouTube, what's good? It's the kid Damian Prince, and I'm back again with another video. LeBron James want that max contract. He said he's not settling for less, basically, you know. Can the Miami Heat afford to play LeBron James and other key players to keep the team together? What's going to happen? We don't know. The only player with a guaranteed contract on that team is Norris Cole. But, who knows? Reportedly today, the Heat has signed 2 more people. Let me go see who it was. They signed Danny Granger, and they signed, let me go see. Pat Riley met with LeBron James today, had dinner with him, sat down at 8 in Las Vegas today. Who else did he sign? It was Danny Granger and, sorry for this guys. Should have been prepared for the video. But, oh, and Josh McRoberts. Is that enough for LeBron James to stay on the Heat? Can that be enough where they could convince LeBron James to stay on the Miami Heat? LeBron James, he wants $100 million, man. You know, after he lost last year, I wouldn't blame him, man. You know, he lost, and he settled for less, and he didn't get a ring. So in this situation, he looked at it like a lose-lose. But LeBron James, it's a 90% chance he is going to the Cavaliers, my favorite team. Let me know what y'all think about that. Is LeBron James only worth $100 million, or is he worth more? Comment in the section below. Let me know what y'all think about it. YouTube, what's good, man? It's the kid Damian Prince, and I'm back again with another video. LeBron James, he says he's done meeting with teams. He said he want to talk with his family and his friends, you know, to decide what he want to do, where he want to go, stuff like that. So I still think LeBron James is going to go to the Miami Heat. This is my opinion. What do you think in the comment section below? Let me know what you think your comment's going to be, and like this video too and share it. He said he's not taking no more meetings. So, you know, he met with the Miami Heat earlier, and he didn't give the Miami Heat a decision yet. LeBron James don't know what he want to do, but I think he really, in the back of his head, I know what he really want to do. But for right now, LeBron James said he's done meeting with teams. So let me know what y'all think about that, what LeBron James has said, and make sure y'all subscribe to me. Follow me on Twitter too at Damian Prince. YouTube, what's good? It's the kid Damian Prince, and I'm back again with another episode. So basically, you know, today in Las Vegas, LeBron James meeting with Pat Riley, and you know, everybody know what they're gonna be talking about. Obviously, they're gonna be talking about the NBA stats. Obviously, that's, you know, that's clear. So you can be talking about the NBA. You can talk about, you know what I'm saying, LeBron James come back to the Miami Heat. What do you think LeBron gonna do? LeBron coming back to the Heat, or is he going to the Cavaliers? That's the big question. Is LeBron James going back to the Cavaliers? We don't know. What do you think? Is LeBron going back? I don't know. I don't think he is. In my opinion, I don't think he is.